Gemini, you're cuter than me, you know? I love Gemini, you know? I love Gemini, you know?
Thank you. Thank you.
I love Gemini, you know?
Oh my god, the timing of that. Hello everybody and welcome. Oh my god, we're here. It is time for the All Things Protoss Team League Season number 3, week number 3. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Tasteless, for the raid. I had to sprint back home after doing Battle Aces to then come and do this. And then the transfer of my train was late, so then I had to run. Afterwards, I would get home, and then I also have to go to the bathroom so bad. I'm like, oh my god, this is the worst. It's hot as hell. It's sweaty. It was terrible. Anyways, I'm here. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the greatest team league ever to grace StarCraft 2's existence. We will be getting into things in just a momento. We are going to be doing one match today.
I love Gemini, you know?
We're going to be doing one match today, since obviously I was just doing the tassels, tussle stuff, so not going to be doing it the normal double cast.
I love Gemini, you know?
Regardless, hello everybody and welcome. Thank you guys for all the follows and everything. It's super appreciated. We're doing a team league here. It's a community-run team league that I'm running. This is the 3rd season of it. Basically, how it works is it's from my Discord community, All Things Protoss, and it is going to be... there's 12 different teams, all with different players of different MMR ranges. There's 5 different pools. There's a captain's pool, and then pool 1, 2, 3, and 4. Each team gets a player from each pool that they all drafted a few weeks ago. And then the pool matches are made in advance, as you can see here on the screen. So match 1, 2, and 3 are different pools. So the matchups are always going to be equal MMRs about, so we try to keep it as equal as possible. So that way then we can get some interesting matches and whatnot. So it allows all different levels of skill, all the way up into GM and mid GM up till 6k or so. And then as low as, I think the lowest MMR is like 2000 or something like that, or like 23 or something. Actually, no, is it that low? I don't think it's that low. Regardless, usually it's a lot of like diamond and mid-masters players and whatnot, so. Anyways, that's what we're going to be doing today. It's going to be very fun. Hope you guys will enjoy watching. If you've never seen this before, then it's a lot of fun. It's not the most serious games. It's not the most high level all the time, but it's definitely very fun and enjoyable to watch. So I hope you guys will enjoy. Just for a quick recap,
Gemini, you know?
For some people that are following the league, and also just for people that maybe are interested in what's been going down in some of these weeks here. Here are the standings at the moment. We've got 2 different groups. We've got Group A and Group B. We're going to be doing a match from Group A today, which is going to be... Right? Am I stupid? No. Wait, what? What am I doing? What am I doing? No, we're doing Group B. Sorry, I'm so stupid. Sorry, I'm so frazzled. We're doing Supply Block Heroes versus Frogify Ribbit-ellion as the 2 matches today. Last week, we had a couple of interesting matches going down. We had the Itty Bitty Banana Committee winning out 4-2 against Frogify last week, putting Frogify down 0-2. So they really need to win out today and able to, if they want to stay in playoff contention. We also had a couple of interesting ones. We had Corsair Blue Wings actually killing off the Frequent Flyers, Rotterdam being the only person to score a map win in that map last week. Very unfortunate for their team as well. Group A as well, some interesting results, of course. We had the United States of Protoss, very interestingly enough, winning, with Echo Soldier winning one against Ardent, which, if you are familiar with this league, know that is an extreme upset and was actually one of the most ridiculous games ever, with literally the most accidental win ever as well, which was very hilarious. So you might want to go check the VODs out if you want to see that, because it was incredibly hilarious. So yeah, some interesting matches, of course, all around, but today we are going to be following Frogify and the Supply Block Heroes. Supply Block Heroes want to win this to be able to stay on top of the leaderboards, and Frogify need this if they want to even have a chance at playoffs going into the later bits of the season. So that's what we've got going on today. We've also got a couple other people, though, that are going to be joining us, of course, as the production value of this league is far superior than basically anything else you've ever seen. And so we are going to be going now over to our wonderful analyst desk, where unfortunately, though, only one of my analysts is here and has remembered that he's supposed to be here, and that is New Horizons. Welcome. How are you doing today, boy?
I'm doing fine. Thank you. I'm just sad that my
Excellent.
co-caster isn't here.
Yes, that's very unfortunate. Angrath has forgotten that he's signed up for this, even though I pinged him for it, so that's very unfortunate. So, for now, it'll be a one-man analyst desk, but that's totally fine. It'll, you know, we'll make do here, but... Anyways, what do you think in New Horizons with this excellent match that we've got coming up? It's going to be Guitar King versus Jezu first, as our first matches. They are going to be playing live, so they want to make sure we can get those out of the way. So what are you expecting here from that amazing PVT?
I'm expecting the Terran to win, because I said it last week, but this race is busted. But I think we might go 1-1.
Do you know what Jezu does at all, actually? I'm not actually really sure exactly of his playstyle.
Not at all, actually. Like, I didn't know him before this team league, so I'm kind of discovering his playstyle so far.
Nice. Have you been keeping up with Guitar King's recent trends? I know he's been doing pretty decent on ladder, I think, lately. He's been getting some higher MMR, but unfortunately didn't play too well in the last week that he was shown, losing to Sebestis's Zerg, actually, 2-0, which was pretty rough. Do you know if he's been doing any good?
Last I played him, he played a dirty proxy oracle, so if he keeps doing that, I'm gonna get mad, but it's effective, so why not?
Why not, indeed, yes. Do you think it's going to be 1-1, or is it going to be a 2-0 one way or the other?
I think it's gonna be 1-1. I think the matchup is kinda balanced between the two of them.
Yeah, I'm honestly not quite sure how it'll end up actually going, but I think a 1-1 is probably a fair statement to go on here. So we'll see if it ends up being interesting or if it'll just be a wash, as Terran obviously is so busted. I'm just kidding, but actually not. But you know, whatever. Anyways. Yeah, thank you for your little insights. Hopefully Angrath is here and awake by the time we are back with the second match, so we can have someone else to join you here. But as always, thank you, and we will be back with you in just a little bit after the first match. And we are going to be going into that first match in just a second. I hope you guys will be enjoying it. It'll be none other than Frogify, Ribbit-ellion, and the Supply Block Heroes. All right, here we go. StarCraft 2 takes a second to load up. Boop, there it is. I almost timed it perfectly to when they loaded in, but unfortunately their computers suck, and we missed the timing just barely. I'm still working on that timing, but anyways, we're going to be going into the first game here. Thank you, as always, to Karathos for those insane intros. Just absolutely so sick that he's been putting so many of these different things together. It's been very awesome, and he is an absolutely goated member of the community. But anyways, we have spawning on the top right-hand side for the team Frogify Ribbit-ellion. It is none other than Guitar King. And on the bottom left-hand side, playing for the Supply Block Heroes, it is Jezu. Post Youth is going to be our first map. So the style of this tournament, if anyone's unaware or new to it, is that it is a WTL style. So it is going to be best of twos. So both players will play 2 maps each. And basically, if you've never watched WTL, it's 3 different matches of best of twos. So then if it's 2-0, 2-0, then that's a 4-0, and then the team would win. If it's 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, then it becomes 3-3, and then they will play a best of 1 ace match to decide who will end up winning. So basically just first to 4, but it's best of 2s with 3 different matches. So that is the situation that we have. I'm also gonna have to get right back used to my own mouse, as Tasteless's mouse setup and everything at his computer is different than mine, and Battle Ace's also is very different in their sensitivity settings, so excuse me if my observing is a little wonky for now. But anyways, yeah, very curious to see what this ends up going along. This is the Pool 1 match that will be happening. Pool 1 is about, it's like, what is the, it's like, actually I think it's set exactly like 5k. It's like basically 5k to like 5.2 or something like that is the Pool 1 MMR ranges. So that is exactly what we're at right now. It's going to be very standard for now. Guitar King opening. Adept first is going to be the choice here. Factory following up as well from Jesu. We'll be just going into some very normal stuff. Potentially some early Hellion harass. Maybe some Cyclone memes. Maybe, probably, it could still be Widow Mines, I guess. I suppose we could always have a good old mine drop. How to react scouting Marine first versus Reaper first, apart from defending Reaper, harass, scout, obviously. It's just about, it's just about what kind of tech they can go for. Marine first, you leave Adept at home. That is incorrect. No, you'd always send the Adept across if you know it's a Marine first, because then you have free scouting, and you know you don't have to deal with a Reaper on your side of the map. Looks like it's going to be Hellions from Jesu as well. Marine first, yeah, you can be very aggressive with your early scouting Adept and get some early information, but yeah, if it's mostly Marines coming out of the whatever you call it, barracks, and then you can scout that early. That's always very good to know, because then they might be going for some sort of 3-Rax play, 3CC, or something like that. So yeah, you have to think about those types of things. This one's going to be a proxied starport, though, and Guitar King's he's so close to actually scouting it. Oh my god, he has the read. He has the read. He figured it out. But he needs to put 2 and 2 together. He sees the Hellions. I'm actually a little, I'm not quite happy with how far away these Adepts are from his base, but somehow actually getting a free kill there, as one of the Hellions got stuck on all the other ones. So that's actually pretty sick. But losing both of them now is quite unfortunate, but he will see the medevac. Oh, I don't think he actually saw it, is the unfortunate part of it. Guitar King has all the pieces here, but he's unfortunately, I think, fumbling, putting them together. Will he actually be able to react in time? His Blink's not going to be nearly done. The Hellions are going to be able to get into the base. Killing one of them earlier is pretty good, and one of them is very low. So if he can kill this first one very quickly, that could be very good. Trapping the Hellion with those 2 probes, an unintentional move, but actually pretty sick. And honestly, compared to what I expected, that was actually very good defense. 6 probes is still a lot, unfortunately, but I thought that was going to be way worse from Guitar King. A couple lucky moves there. I mean, getting the trap on the Hellion, I don't think he definitely wasn't trying to trap it, but he was trying to at least, like, you know, stall or just body block a little bit to keep it away from the main body of probes. But getting that trap in the corner was actually pretty sick. And then rightly focus firing the weak one was very good on his part, and was able to mitigate the damage as much as possible. But unfortunately, 6 probes dying is still not exactly what you want. Oh my god, he's actually going to blink past that bunker. I didn't expect that. Because it's kind of a one-way trip here. It's a little difficult to actually get back out, as the Marines will start to come out over here, but I guess he will find his way. Unfortunately, he does lose one of them there, but killing 4 SCVs, it's not too bad. I don't think he should do this. Oh, he doesn't see the tank. He doesn't quite see it, just barely out of that range, so unfortunately loses another Stalker for free. We'll be going into Colossus afterwards as well. Someone has definitely seen my Hearthstone coaching video and is going for a very similar build to what he was telling me to do. Did he come back in? What the hell? Is he still here? Amazingly, Jesu unsieged the tanks. Oh, Guitar King, no! Oh, just barely got out. Alright. We're setting up for a nice big 2-base push from Jesu as he's getting his extra barracks as well over here. It's going to be 5 racks on 2 bases with the gold-enhanced minerals as well. So this is going to be a pretty strong attack, I think, coming out of Jesu. It's going to be all up on Guitar King to be able to scout out that this is happening and then slow the push down as much as possible before it gets to his side of the map. Did he get the scout off? He did. Alright, nice. So Guitar King, fully aware of exactly what is happening, sees the 2 extra barracks, sees no third CC, should be fully aware of what is coming his way. I would hate it if he drops another forge. I would hate it if he drops down any additional tech. We just need units. We need units and a lot of them, and we need our army out on the map somewhere. We need these stalkers out in front with this observer so that we can start to pick away at some of these marines as they start to come across the map here. I don't like that he's just kind of sitting back with everything over here at his third base. It's definitely a big pathway to failure in this game. Don't tell me you're taking a 4th base, Guitar King. What are you doing with this probe? No way. No way. Okay, now we're starting to move out a little bit. I do like that much more. We need to control these choke points. This is a very easy map to kind of choke up the army as it's coming across. Getting a couple different sentries is excellent here. So that way he can do this. Very nicely done by him to get across the map just in time before this starts to get across the map here. Oh, this is actually going to be so sick if he can use these force fields so well. Even getting a tank is actually massive right here. That's actually not supposed to happen whatsoever. Unfortunately, there's only 1 Colossus, so he's not going to be able to do too much splash damage with this just yet, but so far so good. Unfortunately, doesn't actually keep track of where the army is going right now. The observer was a little bit far back, so he doesn't quite realize that this is going all the way on the right side here, but will just barely react in time and forces another siege up. Needs to really keep on top of this army as much as possible while getting warp-ins back at home. He's floating a bit of money, unfortunately, here, which will potentially mean that he won't have a large enough army to actually deal with this. Having a little bit of trouble also being able to figure out exactly where this army is going. Finally just seeing where it is right now. Oh, those 2 Colossus are in a pretty sketchy spot, but they actually catch all of the Marines right on the choke point. That's actually sick, and then he can split them up as well. Actually, massive moment here for Guitar King as he's going to blink forward, and that's going to be a straight-up GG. An accidental move, but an excellent one. Wow, Guitar King absolutely dumpstering Jesu right there. But a very excellent execution of that Blink Colossus play. Very nicely done. Whoops. Oh, never mind, I'm right. Very nicely done by Guitar King. Only 12 seconds supply block as well. Damn. Bro was cooking. Bro was cooking. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, Amphion is going to be the pick of the next map here for Jesu. So yeah, it is best of 2s, like I was saying. It is best of 2 with the first map being predetermined, so that way both players can practice that. And then from that, it is the loser that gets to pick. Oops, I'm in the wrong chat. Sorry, chat. I just typed to you, go, and I meant to type it to them. Second map is based off of the loser pick, so they can pick any map. There's no vetoes or anything. So second map will be Amphion, picked here by Jesu. Alright, here we go. Into our second game with an immediate SCV getting sent out onto the map. Oh, Jesu. What are we doing here? Top left-hand side of the map of Amphion playing for the supply block here. As down a single game, it is Jesu. Oh, the bottom right, or bottom left-hand side, sorry. 2 Jesu. 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 2 Je Playing for Team Frogify Ribbit-ellion, it is none other than the king of guitars himself, Guitar King. Jezu going to be sending his SCV and getting a proxied barracks out in the middle of the map. Is this... Wait, do probe... Hold up. Do probes go up this ramp or this ramp? I actually veto this map. He's scouting for it anyway, Guitar King with the spidey senses. Oh, don't redirect it. You had it, you had it, you had it. There it is. Oh, he's gonna see both of them. Oh, it's sick for Guitar King. Jezu in his own world of pain. He's gonna see this probe and he's gonna feel everything just sink out from under him. Jesus Christ, GK, what is... Holy moly. He ate the frickin'... What is it, the Wheaties? He ate the Wheaties today. He is locked in hard. Kills off the first, or forces away the first. Redirect! Oh, he wasn't paying attention.
I love Gemini.
Well, denying one of them is already sick. Oh my god, he got the surround on the SCV as well. Holy crap, Jezu is in shambles. Jezu is in shambles, and it was going to be Proxy Reaper as well. Well, I guess maybe he just might be doing that from having it being scouted. It could have been Marauder at the beginning, but changed up the plan, obviously. I actually am... I guess I don't really care that much that he didn't expand. I was going to say, since he scouted it so early and knew that he forced the second SCV away so quickly, I think he could have been safe to just expand right away. But regardless, he's still going to be pretty far up in terms of just literally everything. Getting the scout off this early is excellent. Reaper's going to come up here. Unfortunately, actually, this Stalker is still a little bit late. So it's actually going to be a little annoying. And unfortunately, the Zealot is just having a vacation day over at the Naturals, enjoying a nice suntan over there, as the Reaper is killing all of his friends up in the main base here. The Stalker finally will pop out and shoot this one away and actually kill it. So ended up being totally fine for Guitar King as Jezu overstays his welcome there. Now this is really looking even worse and worse and worse. Well, no, that's not the scout path, though, Ty Friendly. That was... Guitar King specifically was scouting for proxies. This is the normal path that probes will be going on the scout. So it was Guitar King that was actually going out of his way to make sure that he wasn't getting proxied. So a good read on his part to be able to find out where that was laying in wait. CC coming up as well with some extra barracks and a oh, actually just one extra barracks in the factory. The other one's floating on home. I mean, I'm pretty sure once this Marauder gets out, you can't do anything here. Surely, right? Surely. Oh, he's gonna get the SCV. Oh, it's so cute. Wait, Jezu, you have to repair this. Holy crap, that got close. That would have been wild. That would have been wild. Alright, Robo and a couple gateways coming after the Blink, so Guitar King just going into the old standard Blink Robo. Should be more than enough to deal with whatever Jezu's going to be throwing at him here, so... I do like this out of Guitar King, just playing nice and standard. This is 3-gate Blink, as Guitar King, or Go Puncher is trying to gaslight me into thinking the strategy is something what it's not. Angrath's Wi-Fi is dead is the problem and why he's not here apparently. RIP. Unfortunate. Hopefully that'll solve itself out by the next time the analyst desk segment is up. Go Puncher, stick to history, so true. Alright, this is a Depth Scout's gonna come on up here. See that everything is super late, as expected. We've got our Colossus tech coming online here. Before the starport is even finished from Jezu, that is just absolutely pain town for him. Everything is going to be so late here. It's down 10 SCVs. Honestly, down less workers than I expected. I honestly kind of thought Guitar King would be skyrocketing a little bit farther ahead in that regard, but not quite happening. No, Heroku, we're just playing them first because Jezu may have to leave if he was playing last. The other ones are all replays, so we will be doing this one first. Excellent map vision here from Guitar King as well, making sure that there's not going to be any sneaky medevacs going around, catching him off guard. Nothing else much to do except for to sit and wait, as he is extremely far ahead and is just kind of making sure that he's got all of his T's crossed and I's dotted. It's going to be up for Jezu to find some sort of avenue back into the game here after that failed proxied. Did not do anything. Oh! Nice little pick off from the observer, though. It's one little move to find himself back into it just a little bit. Oh my god, no, don't put the second observer right into scanning range 2. No! Okay, he wasn't paying attention, thankfully. Piling on the Reaper path. Yeah. Oh, look at that, he's already ahead of you. Oh, you just mean literally in the middle of it, though. Yeah, that's a good point. This observer is kind of seeing that, though. So there's no way they can actually get there. He's all, oh, look at that. He's literally already got something there. Go, Puncher. You're just saying wrong information the entire time. Stop it. Stop talking to me. You're gaslighting everyone into thinking Guitar King sucks. Well, he kind of sucks because he just lost a stalker right there. Anyways. I don't think this is going to do too much. We've already got a Colossus out. A second one about to pop as well. 2 Colossus out before the first actual medevac pressure is insane. Actually going for a Warp Prism immediately after 2 Colossus. I think Guitar King maybe realizes or thinks that he is extremely far ahead and wants to try to end this earlier than normal. Doesn't want to wait around too long here. Oh, look at this dude. Look at this scouting information, man. Oh, he's so good. Look at Guitar King go. Sees absolutely everything getting loaded up. Moves his entire army over because he sees nothing else going across the other side of the map either. And then Jezu making the excellent strategic decision of just sitting his units in dead space. Alright, there we go. I like Guitar King also sitting back with his stalkers here to bait the medevacs from actually leaving too early, and now we can get the jump on them as the cooldown for the boost has expired and literally every single unit getting absolutely wiped off the floor. Excellent move from Guitar King. DJ, you are extremely late to this party. I forgot to update the scoreboard. Yeah, bad time to join for sure. Let's go, Jezu, says DJ as he loses both medevacs in the first attempt of an attack in the entire game. Well, except for the failed proxy, I guess. Which literally didn't even do anything. Is your Wi-Fi back, gang? Are you alive still? Oh, what the hell? There's a Warp Prism in here? Sorry, I'm not even paying attention. Sick observing jobs, Gemini. Thank you very much, chat. Alright, well, that is going to do a lot of damage in the main and also distract Jezu from this attack over at the third base. Will at least deny the third from landing. I'm kind of surprised that Guitar King's army is so small. I'm not really sure exactly why his army is not, like, just drastically larger than his opponents right now. I feel like something's going wrong, and I honestly don't really like that he's fighting right here. He doesn't have a War Prism with this, and there's so many Vikings here to kill off these Colossi. This is like, honestly, one of the worst trades he could have gone for, but it doesn't actually matter, it seems like he's just honestly too far ahead. And he's got his fourth base set up here as well. He's getting a bunch of stuff over here. I think it doesn't matter, but I think he's definitely too far. He doesn't need to be here like this, but I don't think it matters. There were more than 4 Vikings there. There's no way that was only 4, DJ. Shut up. Shut your mouth. It was a relatively large amount of Vikings compared to the rest of the units supporting those Colossi, alright? That was my point. We can even just send the Warpism in the main here. Just 2 little Marines, not going to be enough to deny it from warping some Zealots in, and that's going to be a GG, a 2-0 coming out of Guitar King. A nice start for the Frogify Ribbit-ellion as they are searching for their first series win this season. And absolutely need that to be able to stay into playoff contention. So a very nice start from them for sure. Who are the captains? Eba is Supply Block Heroes, and then Hydra is the Frogify. Alright. I need to do a little switcheroo here and get some replays set up here for the other games. So while I do that, I'm going to pass it on over to the wonderful analyst desk, which once again only has 1 person here because Aang is not here. So that's a bit sad. But anyways, hello, New Horizons. Welcome back.
Hello, hello.
How did you enjoy that little PvT series right there?
Honestly, I wish Terrans were doing more strats like that versus me on ladder. Because it's usually easy to counter, and I think it showed in the maps. Like the first one was kind of good actually. Like he had a good build, but the transition wasn't that good. Like usually when you see pros doing that build, it's more effective. Like not in the sense that they kill more probes, but their transition is just better, and I feel like he just died kind of easily to the Stalkers, and then the Colossus follow-up.
Yeah, kind of. It seems like it would end up doing kind of a decent job because you have the gold enhanced natural, right? So it's like it should kind of empower a 2-base all-in follow-up, right? But the other thing is that the other player also still has that gold base advantage as well. So it kind of evens out a little bit. And then you have so many choke points all around the map that it's very easy to stop the army from actually getting to your side. So I think those kinds of plays maybe aren't actually the best in when it comes down to it.
Yeah, good point. The map wasn't actually very good, so that like he could have just force-healed him for a long time if Jesus didn't decide to just go on the right side and try to bypass him, but it didn't work out in the end.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate for sure. In the second game, I think was just unlucky. I mean, gets completely scouted from the beginning, and then just is playing an absolute uphill battle from there. It's going to be pretty rough, I think.
It was unlucky, but also I think it was just a bad decision to do a proxy marauder on this map. Like simply checking the replay from the first game would have shown that Guitar King was just cutting everything. So I think that was a bad decision.
It's also kind of hard because you're also going up a ramp on this map, so it's not like you have the like Alcyone or an Oceanborn where you're just level on the natural there. So that's also just one extra little thing that's a little annoying when you're going for something like that. So yeah, maybe not the best choices of builds out of Jesu here, but you know, still a decent showing. At least had some opportunity in the first game. Second game again, kind of unlucky, but yeah,
I think the second game was actually playable, but he needed to outplay him a bit more.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, so our next match is going to be going into a very interesting one, which is going to be Mars Bar versus Xenodactyl. This one should be an absolute banger, as Xenodactyl is a cannon rusher, one of the many that we have in this season of the ATL. And Mars Bar is a Zerg cheesing shenanigan man who loves his proxy hatches, loves his one-base swarm hosts, loves his big roach all-ins. So this one should surely be very interesting. Do you what do you expect in here, New Horizons?
Well, since I'm in this team, I already know the result, but I didn't see the match.
Yes, try to be as spoiler-free as you can. That'd be wonderful.
So I can't really bet on the results. But I'm actually interested, yeah, because I heard Mars Bar was kind of cheesy, and versus a cannon rusher enjoyer like Xeno, it absolutely should be very interesting and very fun.
Yes, I actually I'm kind of curious how this works because Mars Bar is a cheeser, but he's not a 12 pool cheeser, which I think is, you think of a Zerg cheese versus a Cannon Rush cheese, and you'd think that the Zerg is just going to go 12 pool to deny the Cannon Rush, right? But I don't know if Mars Bar is really someone that really likes to go for 12 pools and stuff. So I'm wondering what his response to these Cannon Rushes is going to be. Can you say what your expectation was before you knew what the actual results were?
I think I was gonna expect a 1-1 because like my first pro was that Xeno was gonna win the first game because he will make a good cannon rush and maybe Marsbar will underreact, but I expect Marsbar to win the second one by adaptating because he's supposed to have a good how do I say that, a good list of all-in.
Mm-hmm.
He should be able to adapt kinda easily to the second game.
Alright, well, we'll see if that ends up happening. Thank you, as always. Hopefully, Angrath will finally be back here by the end of this one as well. So you have someone else to share the desk with, but we will be back with you in a little bit, as we are going to be going into the next game here of the Frogify versus Supply Block Heroes match. As I'm loading up the replay right now. Oh my god, it's here. Ba-doop. There we are. Top left hand side of the map, the Zerg player playing for Frogify Ribbit-ellion. It is none other than the Candy Bar himself. It is Mars Bar. Bottom right hand side playing for the Supply Block Heroes. It is Xenodactyl, playing with a different name. This is a classic of the All Things Protoss Team League, is to have players who have different names
Gemini,
on Discord and in game, so that way it's literally as impossible as it could be to cast them in the actual game. So, regardless, we're going to be getting that Cannon Rush out of Xeno, as that is exactly what he always does. He is a Cannon Rusher. Totally expected here. Thank you for the follows, everybody. Thank you for sticking around after the Tasteless Raid. I hope you guys enjoyed the Battle Aces stuff earlier as well, if you were watching and sticking around from that. Alright, we're going to be getting an early pool here from Mars. Not quite a... actually, no. Yeah, not a 12 pool. And he's still expanding as well, which is kind of interesting, actually. And he's not getting gases either. So I'm actually very curious about what this response actually is here. Because there's no way this hatchery will finish, surely, right? And if you're going to go for an early pool versus a Cannon Rusher, why wouldn't you also go gas with it? So that way then you can just have a faster Ravager tech to eventually bust all this down. He's even going to get a gas stolen, which is very interesting. I actually kind of like that. I'm not really sure what's cooking in Mars Bar's kitchen right now, because these things are not going to be out early enough to deny the cannons, and the gas is also so late that it's not actually going to supply enough roaches very early, as we also aren't even mining out of the gas either. He's actually expanded all the way to the right, but it's actually been scouted as well by Xeno. So he's going to use this hatchery simply as bait, and then expand over on the right side. We'll need to cancel this, obviously.
I love Gemini, you know?
We'll need to cancel this, obviously. Obviously. What? Okay. Anyways. Sending the Lings across are not going to really do too much here, as there is a cannon about to finish here as well. Few roaches finally making their way out onto the field, and the Cyber Core is about to be finished too, so we're going to be getting that tech follow-up here from Xeno. Let's see what it is, if it's just going to be non-stop stalkers, or if we're going to get a actual building. It's going to be, for now, a stalker, so it looks like that's what we're going to be going for. These drones also will be dying, unfortunately. Oh, actually one getting away. Pretty nice. The probe! Oh! Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really liking this too much from Mars Bar, I'm not gonna lie. Still better than the Willis cannon rushing. That is so true. Second gateway coming up, so it is gonna just be non-stop stalkers coming out from the gateways here from Xenodactyl. And then Mars Bar, of course, actually attacking the assimilator and not realizing that he's getting attacked by a stalker. We'll have to refocus fire this one. Thank you very much, Mars. I expected only PvP. Yeah, no, that's the thing. We actually have more than just Protoss players in our Discord community, so thankfully there are not only PvPs. There are a lot of those, but there's also other ones too. So luckily today we actually have a couple other races playing, so not only PvPs. But we do have a couple days sometimes where we do actually just have only PvPs being played, but that's also kind of fun. Alright, Mars, what's the plan here? We're floating a lot of money. We don't have... Oh, we're supply blocked. Oh my god, and we only just realized it as well. Now we're making 2 overlords. Oh, no, 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 no. This is looking worse and worse. As our good friend Cyril has once said. There are going to be a lot of stalkers coming up pretty soon here. Blink might actually even be on the cards here for Xenodactyl. Amazingly, Mars is also behind in workers because he was supply blocked for so long, so he wasn't actually able to use this extra hatchery that he's had. I would say that this is actually looking very good for Mars, considering that this hatchery is completely I feel like these stalkers need to be attacking this hatchery because yeah, there we go. These cannons and batteries are so well defended here that we don't actually need our units defending that area. We could have been killing this off this entire time. And normally I would have said that this is a good position because Mars had been mining off of this and he could be taking his time, but he unfortunately didn't really have everything set up properly to allow him to utilize this extra income because he didn't have the supply to make anything from it and he just wasn't doing anything. So unfortunately now it's just been a big old fat waste, sadly. And then coupled with the fact that he didn't cancel his natural means that he really just does not have enough units to push down this ramp once he finally is able to, and as he goes down, just loses a few of those units for basically nothing. I'm not liking this from Mars. I'm not liking it one bit. Blank is going to be on the way here as well for Xeno. This is the Pool 3 match, by the way. So less MMR comparatively to the other maps. So this one is the about mid 4Ks or so, like 4.4, 4.5, 4.6-ish is what the Pool 3 matches are. Probably should have said that earlier. Lair on the cards here for Mars Bar as well, potentially going into a Nidus play to try and find his way into this game, and a nice force field from Xeno to keep all those units down the ramp in range of the cannons. We'll have to use one of his own bios to free himself to get back up. Luckily, he did save that one roach, so we'll morph it on into a Ravager and heal it right back up. But, yeah, this is definitely looking rough for Mars. I mean, I'm not sure what else to say here, unfortunately. Mars is 4K? Isn't Mars higher than that? If Mars doesn't GG, I would let it slide. Yeah, I mean, to be honest. Oh, we still haven't even gotten a cannon, sadly. Have we lost anything? We've lost 2 stalkers and an assimilator, as you know. I think Xeno's just waiting for Blink, and then he's gonna go up into the ramp here, and I think he'll be perfectly fine to do so. As this game looks extremely over. Oh, never mind. Both players just waiting. God damn it. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. I want... Anyways. Nothing but fun and happiness and rainbows and lollipops here in the ATL. But, yeah, this is a slow burner. Who wants to guess the APM of our Protoss player? Ow. 56, 35, 85, 24. A recall? What? What just got recalled? Oh, the probes to this natural. He has no idea there's a Nidus, by the way. There's only one cannon here. Oh, there's a battery, though. And it's in range of shield battery overcharge. APM is at the currently it was 16, but it's 104. So Magnath is the winner. Anyway, here's the units. Let's go! What? It was a bait! It was all a trick! Actually, no, he just realizes that he's getting attacked instead, so he has to run back home. Oh, guitar. Oh, GK. Oh, sorry, DJ. I didn't see yours first. Never mind. DJ getting it within 2 APM. That's actually extremely impressive. Sorry, DJ. I didn't mean to ignore you, King. Alright, Marsbar Nidus and then ran back home to defend, and then Xeno ran back down the ramp, and Mars decided to run down the ramp anyway. There's the blink forward, and there's the GG, as Xenodactyl will take the win and put a score on the board here for the supply block heroes, keeping them in the series. Take my APM guest glory very seriously. I understand you, DJ. I do as well. I respect the hustle. Took 4 more minutes than necessary, I know. That's kind of how it be sometimes in the lower pools, but that's kind of why we love it, isn't it? We love the clown fiestas, we love the cope. The cope a little less so, but we still love it. Top right-hand side, playing for the Frogify Ribbit-ellion. It is down 0-1, Mr. Marsball, and on the left, gonna be going out with another cannon rush. Xenodactyl. For the supply block heroes. Alright, Mars reacting a little bit nicer this time. I like this much better. Getting a faster gas and pool, much nicer. I almost feel like the gas was just simply forgotten last game. Like, I feel like there's no other real reason other than just he forgot. Because the build that he was going for just did not look correct at all. He definitely knows that Xeno cannon rushes as well. It's not like he doesn't know this. So yeah. I am going to go ahead and say that I think he just simply forgot to make his gas last game. That's my conclusion after seeing all of this transpire. So let's see how this works now that he does have this gas coming much earlier. He's going to have his lings coming out a little bit earlier as well to put a little bit extra pressure on this forward gateway pylon. I want these guys manning gas as soon as possible. There we go. Alright. I don't think this cannon will actually be able to get up. He's gonna have to cancel this one. That's a bit of an ambitious placement right there. Attack the cannon! Mars, what are you doing? Mars, no! There's another pylon morphing in! You're gonna have a... Oh! Mars, what are you doing? No, you're not even gonna... Oh, he's gonna get trapped in, so he's gonna literally lose all of them. No, Mars, what are you doing? Oh my god, at least he killed one of them. What? How is that not blocked? What the fuck? Wait, what? Oh my god, this pylon is not in range of this cannon! Oh my god, no way! What? Oh my god, I love Pool 3. Oh my god, what is this? He's gonna kill every cannon! No way, bro. How is that even happening? Oh my god, it's only a zealot now. We're gonna have... Oh, I thought we were gonna... Oh no, the Roachborn is not done yet. It's very late. Oh my god, that was hilarious. Magnath, shut up. No, get out of here. That's not my fault. Get out of here, you shitter. What the fuck? Shut the fuck up, Magnath. What the hell? We brought the queen down as well. Oh my god, we're gonna target the probe with it. That's actually goated. I would say run the queen back at this point. We don't actually need this down here because it's actually going to die now. We don't need to kill this cannon. There's literally no way for any more cannons to go up here, so now we've just kind of lost things for no reason. Wait. Go in! That's not a wall! Mars! Wait, what? Yeah. Mars. Mars, this isn't a wall. God, I love pool 3. Oh my god, I love pool 3. Oh, sick micro. Nice. Mars, this isn't a wall. Okay, well, we're through anyway. Bro, what am I watching? I love this. Oh my god, I love it. Oh my god, I love this. This is amazing. Cannon's dead. Oh, this is so over. Xeno is dead as fuck. God, this is gonna make a great video for the highlight clip of week 3, man. Karathos is gonna have a field day with this one. That's gonna be that. No more cannons. We are dead as hell. This is still not a wall, by the way. This is not a wall. Oh my god. How are we making a cannon and shield battery and pylon behind this and not realizing that? The thing is that because Mars also didn't realize this wasn't a wall and sat here killing this pylon forever, Xeno now fully believes that this is actually a walled off ramp. Because he didn't get any confirmation. It's not a wall. It's not a wall. It's 100% not a wall. Look. What? Alright, shut up, chat. That is the stupidest looking thing I've ever seen. There's no way that's not a wall. That's insane. Alright, Karathos is really gonna have a field day with this one. Alright, in come the Roaches and Ravagers. Cannon's going down. This is extremely cope right now from Xeno. Come on. Let's go. Where are the dead? Oh my god, this is so good. Guys, it just, come on, like that, you know it as well. That didn't look anything like a wall. The way the pylon was even put as well. Who walls off like that? Shut up, chat, alright? I was doing, you know what? Okay, how the fuck are we not dead yet? Even though I was wrong, it makes for better content, okay? Don't lose this Ravager. No! What? Mars, come on. Mars, please. Oh my god. Alright, so... Oh my god, Mars, stop! Alright, so the other... What? Oh my god. We don't have a Cybercore. Xeno, please. Alright, if you're also new to the ATL, you'll want to know that another word for the All Things Protoss Team League is the All Things Cope League. As for some reason, a lot of the players that play in this team league just don't realize when they've lost the game. What? Oh my god. Does he really think he can win? Like, I just... Oh my... It's gonna be... Why did he make... Okay, I guess he's gonna make Stalkers. I mean, we're just gonna go for a one base... Why are we making a Forge? Oh, this is so funny. Oh my god, it's a Oh my god, what is happening right now? Oh my god, what are we thinking we're gonna do here? Dude, there's gonna be creep at this thing before anything even makes. Oh my god. What if this is a base trade? What if this is a base trade? Oh my god, he's so far out. Does he have recall energy? He does, okay. Is he gonna recall or is he gonna send it? He's gonna send it. I mean, there's just no way. He's at 37 supply. Mars is just gonna come home. Okay, that's the smart decision. Alright, this game is about to end. We're finally gonna do it. God, this is the longest 1-1 I've ever seen in my life. Here we go! Focus the pylon, the mortal's not even gonna finish. GG! No way we're building Xeno, come on! What are we doing? Maybe we can just get the pylons up, get the immortal, and then... Okay, finally. Thank God. Alright. A 3-1. A 3-1 for Frogify. As they are extremely close. They are within reach of their first win of the season. They absolutely need it. Dude, no, Zura, you're joking, but I was like actually thinking of it. I was like, please. I was like... There's a real possibility that he was about to do that. I agree. Oh, anyways. What a series that was. Some incredible cannon rushes. Both games. That was absolutely amazing. Anyways, let's go head over to the analyst desk to hear their amazing thoughts of what was surely the greatest series they've ever seen. And we do finally have joining us Mr. Angrath as he has fixed his internet. Welcome, welcome.
Indeed.
You've come just in time to talk about the worst games of the season. How'd you like that?
I mean, I'm honored to do this. Not gonna lie, like, this was like peak ATP, I would say. Peak
Yeah.
Pool 3.
Yeah. I agree. Actually, to be fair, the beginning of that second game was actually sick. Seeing that cannon not actually be powered by that pylon was the funniest thing of all time. The fact that the re-wall attempt to trap the Lings into the cannon position wasn't actually a wall, and so they got out and killed the other cannon too anyways. And then the wall off on the main ramp that was absolutely not a wall also was super funny. So yeah, I don't know. Actually kind of entertaining.
I think that's a game for Hero to study.
Oh yeah. That's for sure. Hero's gonna get some real nice ideas from that game. That's for certain. New Horizons. Any thoughts at all?
That was exactly what I expected. Like for all the memes we make about Pool 3, this is truly the most entertaining pool. Like,
oh yeah.
It's good enough to be somewhat meta. Like we know what to expect, but they're not good enough to actually make it a good game. So that's the fun part.
That's so true. Yeah, because Pool 4 sometimes is like, you expect Pool 4 to be like the total meme fest of like, it's so ridiculous and funny, but sometimes they actually do kind of just play so bad that it's just like, okay, this isn't even that fun. But then Pool 3 is just a little bit higher up where, yeah, they can just barely put a little bit more in, but then the execution still isn't quite there, so it's just leaves to some absolute amazing games.
Yeah, Pool 4 is either playing so bad that it's not funny, or like preparing so fucking much that it doesn't look like Pool 4.
Yeah, for sure. Although last week's Pool 4 was pretty good, I think, with the Ardent Echo Soldier was definitely peak ATP as well.
Ardent and Echo, it was entirely like entirely meme highlight in itself.
Yes.
I mean, GK, this is literally my game against Ardent last season, I think. It's either it was so bad that it's not even funny, and then it was so good that it doesn't look like Pool 4.
All right, the next match is going to be none other than Pool 3, and none other than also someone from this desk actually playing. It is New Horizons going to be playing against Frogos. And so obviously New Horizons knows the result of this match, given that he played it. So how about go ahead and talk about your prep and or thoughts leading into the match before you were actually going to do it?
I don't think I played Frogos before, so I didn't know what to expect, but his MMR is a bit lower than me, so I expected him to be aggressive. So I just work on defensive builds and remembering how to scout some Terran builds I struggle against. The only issue was that the first map is a map I literally never play. So
yeah, we got Dynasty.
So I was a bit scared on it. Obviously, I can't spoil anything for the game, but this map is a bit of a meme on the layout part. So only interesting games on it, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that week 3 we ended up getting 2 of the most meme maps as the default or as the predetermined maps this time. We made it so that way the meme maps appear as little as possible compared to the other maps, and then both of the 2 ridiculous maps just end up being in the same week. It was kind of funny. So this is basically the meme map week essentially, I guess. So yeah, we'll hopefully see some interesting shenanigans here. Aang, what are you expecting here between our boy New Horizons and Frogos?
Well, I would really like to root for New Horizons since he's a fellow weeb, but he's also French.
Oh
So-
no.
I would probably go 1-1 for them because New Horizons is generally good, but Frogos always has some dumb bullshit that he can do that nobody expects.
Yeah, no one expects
Since he's
the
powered with
20,000th Proxy Reaper build in a row, surely, right? No one expects
I
that.
mean, last season it was a fucking one-base nuke.
Wait, what? He did?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds so based.
Was this on? This was on not. I didn't cast this one, surely, right? This was on a
I'm
side
thinking-
stream.
I don't remember honestly, and it was freaking. He actually won with it.
No, you're trolling.
I think he was against Jackie.
No, you're trolling, Jackie.
No,
Jackie.
I don't remember who it was against, but I remember Frogos winning with some dumb stuff, and he certainly
Interesting.
did a nuke build.
I'm
He might
actually
have
gonna
lost
look
it
for
though,
that
but I
game.
don't remember.
I don't think Jackie remembers this. Yeah, I don't. I think Angrath is just making things up.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I mean, I just don't remember who it was against because I just remember that was TVP. Jackie was just the first person to come up with my name in my head.
Jackie's the first person to think of that would possibly lose to the worst build of all time. Nice.
I mean, he freaking lost to me. So.
True. All right. Anyways,
Like
thank you
3
guys.
times.
Sorry to cut you off. I didn't know you were still talking.
Oh
but
yeah,
anyways.
yeah. 2-base. Yeah. That was the game. Like 2-base ghost nuke, and you won and you lost a different game, Jackie. Yeah, in the series, they went 1-1. Yeah, that's so I'm half right.
Fair enough. Half right is about as right as you need to be. All right, we're going to be going into this one. Thank you guys. I'll be back with you after the series, as we're going to be going into the potential final game here, or match, I should say, final best of 2. All that needs to happen is for Frogos to win a single game, and he will be sending his team off into the first win of the season. Spawning on the top right-hand side with the wrong team color, it is none other than the French Weeb, New Horizons. In the bottom left-hand side, the one that loves Proxy Reapers and Frogs, it is Frogos. And what do you know? He's doing the build that he always does. I like how New Horizons was like, I don't really know what to expect from Frogos. I've never really played him before. And when, like, everyone knows that the only thing he does is Proxy Reapers. So we'll see if he was prepared for this. Let's see if he is ready for the proxy repair. Although it is only one barracks right now, so maybe it's not actually his patented proxy reaper build. Maybe it will be something a wee bit different. New Horizons coming on in. We'll be scouting the lack of a barracks. The annoying thing about this map is that you have this back spot as well that you have to scout. So you kind of have a lot of places that you have to scout for a proxied barracks that could just be a meme one, where they're just putting it like right here or right here to make you think that it is going to be a actual proxy Rex, but it's not. So then you overreact. And so it takes kind of a lot longer to actually put these pieces together. New Horizons gonna go for the gold base, actually. Very bold, seeing that there is a proxy on the map. It could very easily just be a proxy, like right here. And then he could just be killing this. Oh, it's a bunker just straight next to it. Okay, he's gonna be able to see this. And the Reaper will be able to get in, as it can jump right over here. Can he actually get behind here? That's actually so cheeky. You can't. That's so cringe. Oh my god, I hate that. Oh, that's awful. What? Okay, that was the weirdest grenade of all time. Just helping out New Horizons on the bunker kill there. He's getting... Wait! What? Oh my... No way! Dude, the Reaper helped him. The Reaper helped him kill the bunker. No way. That was awesome. That was the sickest thing I've ever seen. Dude, I love ATL. Holy shit. God, this league is so goated. Alright, well, no proxy Reaper bunker for you. Marauder's gonna be the follow-up, and then Hellion and a Starport. What a build out of Frogos this one is. We've got the Marauder in our sights, as New Horizons, and so he's fully aware of what's happening. We'll be making a battery on the high ground, and this is very likely to do next to no damage. Oops, I didn't... Oh wait, I did fix the score. I'm sorry. Blip, 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 blip. What is this Hellion doing here? Oh my god, we're supply blocked on the medevac. Oh. Oof. I like how State came in here and just completely blasted me. That was great. Nice try today, State, if you're still watching. In the Battle Aces Tassels Tussle. I was surprised to see no crabs. I thought the Crab King was going to make his appearance, but we didn't see any crabs. I was kind of sad, to be honest. All right, this mineral line is going to get denied here, as there's actually nothing here to actually defend against this. This will be a little awkward for now for New Horizons, as he will be setting everything up here, going for Blink on the back end here. There will be a medevac here as well, which will eventually be able to load everything up and cross it over if we so deem it necessary. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I don't even think we need to go to the other side, but we're going to anyways. Sorry, the burp came out earlier than I expected. I wasn't able to cut the mic there. That was so funny. Holy shit. Damn, that attack did really well. Holy shit. Alright, what do we got behind? Are we actually expanding? Yes, alright. We're getting the gold base set up here by Frogos. Oh, the Liberator in the tank is going to be super sick. Oh, it's going to be brutal. Oh, dude, New Horizons is feeling absolutely just in total pain town right now. This is so bad for him. forced onto one base here. I feel like he should have tried taking this third base way quicker. I mean, this is just dead. There's no way we can do anything about this. There's literally nothing to be done. We're sitting here waiting with an Immortal and a few Blink Stalkers. Honestly, we should be blinking down here. Thank you. Surely that's what New Horizons is going to do, right? Surely! Surely that's what's going to happen! Frogos, what? What? Or New Horizons, I mean, what? Oh my god, we're just gonna blink into the Liberator range and warp everything into it as well. What? What? And he's gonna clear it? What the fuck? That was the most monkey shit I've ever seen, and it actually worked. What? No way. Oh my god, we got blink off cooldown. We can get this medevac. Nope, we're not paying attention. Jesus Christ, dude, what the hell? Kill the medevac, please! Oh, how are we not killing this? This thing is still here too, what the fuck? Jesus Christ, dude, I love these games. Oh, hey Marauder. Whoa, that's a crazy blink. We do have the War Prism to be able to do the secondary blink as well, though. It's some pretty good micro, actually, out of New Horizons. Oh my god, he just won the game.
It was a good trade for Froggy, says Magnath. Oh, that was a good trade for Froggy. What are you talking about, streamer? That was good trade. Terran did better than he should have. You are dumb, streamer.
Blinking into the tank. Kills it off. Damn, I was not expecting this situation to be happening here. Some absolute domination coming out of New Horizons in the least expected manner. Trying to get into the bunker. I mean, Frogos is just absolutely dead. Frogos is dead. He's dead AF. And there it is. New Horizons keeping his team alive. Will not be going out without a fight. Magnath, you said it was a good trade for Froggy when when he lost all of his units at the forward position. Alright, whatever. It was funny in my head and I jumped on the opportunity because I'm a demon. No, it wasn't a good trade. He lost all of his units. He killed like 2 stalkers and lost everything. All right. Left side. Up one map. Needs one more to send it to an ace match. It is none other than the French weeb himself, Mr. New Horizons. Oh, so funny.
You know?
Oh, so funny. God, that was so funny. Alright, bright side. Needs one more game to finally get his team a win. Can he do it? It is Frogos. Going for a 2-gas opener. If it goes to ace match... What was the question? Where is this message? Why does this happen where like messages and oh, there it goes. Nice. Yeah, if it's ace match, both players, both teams can choose who plays. So yeah, the way that the I can't talk now. The way that the whole thing works is that we have different pools for each MMR range that allow for equal matches. But then when it comes to the ace match, then anyone can play, even if they weren't played in the actual match themselves, because there's 5 players on a team, but only 3 play each week. Even those players that did not play are allowed to be put in the ace match if they are around. And then there's an off-race rule, where if a player is 600 MMR higher than their opponent, they are forced to off-race with the closest MMR off-race to allow for as equal matches as possible. And so that allows for a little bit of mind games to potentially throw out a lesser pool player to potentially snipe a captain or something. So that way, there can be some weird stuff happening where some whatever you call it. What am I talking about? Where the captain, because usually it's the captain gets thrown out in the ace matches, right? Because they're just the best player. But then if you have a player that can force their off race, but is still pretty decent, then it's a pretty good situation. There's been a couple times where a team has thrown out a pool 1 or 2 player in anticipation of a captain or pool 1 player, and then it forces an off race and actually gets the win. Who are you explaining to? Magneth, you are so Magneth, we have 180 people here. You think every single one of these players understands how this team league works? Jesus Christ. Oh my god, Magneth. There's nothing else to talk about anyway. Why not? Oh my god damn it. Someone even asked the question. Holy shit, Magneth. Alright. It's gonna be Blink out of New Horizons. Even Chronoing his Warp Gate is kind of interesting. Chronoing his Warp Gate while going 2-gate Blink. I'm not really sure what's up with this, but anyways. Not the most efficient, but regardless. A Reaper Cyclone build is coming out of Frogos. This is a strange one. I'm not really sure what this one is, but we're just gonna shove ourselves up this ramp and only throw out 1 grenade, not all 5, because you know you don't want to give him too much of a chance here. We want to at least let the game be a little bit even, and that was honestly one of the worst attacks I think I've ever seen.
No.
Thank you for following. Appreciate you guys. That was a really weird attack. We had 5 Reapers and 2 Cyclones, and we threw 1 Reaper grenade out while just kind of sitting there and doing nothing else. Not really sure what that was, but regardless, this is now a great position for New Horizons as the initial memes with the tech opener of Frogos has been completely held. Reaper's gonna get killed off here too. The scout did come up, and we'll see that it is going to be Blink, but I mean, we are down 28 SCVs to 41. This is looking extremely not great, if I have to say so, for a good old Frogos. Might be an ace match cooking here. We might be having an ace match in the cards. Just since the current players obviously know what the results are because this was replays, so I will just put this out there. The teams that are playing, if you know that this is an ace match, I would suggest you start to plan who your player will be, so that way we can jump into the ace match as soon as possible, if it ends up happening. Again, I don't actually know because I don't spoil myself because that's stupid. That would be the dumbest thing ever. I just cast a league that I just know the results of the entire time. That would be the most boring thing ever. Alright, we got a Prism. A lot of stockies. I mean, this is looking a little rough, I'm not gonna lie, for Frogos. We do have 2 tanks, though. We're Shift Q blinking for some reason. New Horizons trying to do the cool swag thing and then fucking up the swag, and then it's not actually even the right thing to do anyways, because it's just worse. But we get them all in here anyways. But there are, like I said, actually a couple tanks, so this actually isn't the worst thing ever. I think Frogos should be okay here. Although losing some tech labs and whatnot is actually very annoying. Oh my god, are we gonna dive? Holy crap, I thought we were about to dive into 3 tanks right there for a second. I was gonna lose my mind. Oh my god, please stop bleeding, units. Oh my god, please stop bleeding, units. Oh my goodness. Alright, we got a Cyclone though, guys. Worth. Oh Oh, the shift click into the tank range. Stop running into I feel like Harstem right now from the coaching video that he did with me where I just accidentally keep walking into tank range because I can't see where the tanks are. And he's just like losing. He's like jumping in his chair. He's like, stop going into tank range. When did I tell you to start going into tank range? I did not tell you to do that. It's like, I'm sorry. I can't see where the tanks are. I don't know. I'm stupid. I'm bad. Storm as the fast transition from New Horizons. A trap-esque style here. I like it. I very much enjoy that. Love seeing some fast Storm play. We do have a Prism out already from earlier as well, so potentially in for some Storm drops. Would love to see it. Dude, I don't know what it is about this map, but for some reason, I always think this path is walled off by minerals and stuff. Like, I always forget that these two ramps are you can just walk up here. I, for some reason, always think this little area is completely blocked off. I don't know why. So I was like, for a second, wondering how the hell he got a pylon over here. Alright, we got 4 barracks, and not 5, out of Frogos. Going for a 2-base attack regardless, with 1 less barracks will be a bit unfortunate for him, but not like he's really floating much money anyway, so I think just the low SCV count in general and everything is going to be making it a little bit difficult to fully support everything. He's also got idle SCVs though, which is a bit unfortunate for him. Getting a warp in the main base. We are harassing a 2-base Terran player on 2 ends. It's kind of interesting. It's not normally something you see actually happen here. But it's actually going to work and force him back some more. Meanwhile, we've got Stormers on the back end. Not a single ghost, as there's no Ghost Academy. So something is telling me that these Stormers, in combination with this army supply differential... Actually, the army supply is exactly the same. It's only the workers difference, so never mind. So only the fact that there's no ghosts makes me think that these storms are going to do some absolute massive damage. Oh, I wish I update. I forgot. I need to upload the trap storm emote on my channel to replace one of the other ones. Oh, would have come in handy in this game because I'm sure there's about to be some epic storms on the cards. God, they're so full energy, dude. Oh my god. New Horizons, please, just bring these things up here. Bring them over here. Get him as he's coming down the ramp. Like, imagine the Templar just sitting right here and then boom, boom, boom. God, it would be so sick. Alright, let's go. Come on. The scan sees them. Let's see the Mikra. Let's see the Mikra. What do we got here? We're splitting off to the right-hand side. Everything is getting split up. The Ravens have been feedbacked and the storms are raining down on all of the bio. Some decent micro back and forth and the storm absolutely whiffs. This was some of the worst storms I've ever seen, but it doesn't fucking matter as it's completely over as New Horizons will send it to an ace match. Holy shit. Look at this. We're so sick. This team league is awesome, dude. Off we go into an ace match. Did you like that Go Puncher? I feel like I did that voice kind of decently. I thought that was pretty good. Yeah, it was actually a pretty decent engage off of Frogos, but unfortunately just too far behind to make anything work of it. Is Gobble still the GOAT of ATP? The GOAT of what? The GOAT of moments? Then yes. Alright, we've got an ace match on our hands. I can't believe you clipped that fucking thing, Go Puncher, last game. What the fuck, you bitch. Alright, let's go to the desk. As we've got joining us the winner of that series, New Horizons. Excellently done.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, that seemed pretty straightforward and simple for you. I mean, actually, never mind. That first game was a little wonky as hell, I think, but it ended up looking more one-sided than I think it ended up starting out as. So how did you feel about that dynasty map? Because that map felt like you were going to be in an absolute world of hurt when he started like sieging up your natural or the goal base and whatnot.
Well, as I said in the pre-match analysis, like the issue was that I never played this map, so I didn't expect the siege behind my nut. Like I knew I could have Hellions here. I think my probe saw one departing from his main base, so I built a shield battery here. But I just forgot he could just place siege tanks and liberators here. And also I didn't expect the minerals patch to mess with my stalker range. I really thought I could just shoot him from here, but I didn't have the range in the end, and it was kind of hard to hold.
Yeah, I mean, but you just kind of bulldozed through it anyway. That blink and then unload everything into the Liberator Circle was the funniest thing I've ever seen. And the fact that you just stomped it was just mind-blowing to me.
Actually, I was quite confident in this move. Like, I mostly did it because I knew it was kind of over, because I delayed him so much. I now had a Prism and Blink, so I could just counter push and kill him on the spot. So it was mostly for fun.
Yeah, so I mean, it was kind of crazy. Agreed. Angrath, what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I successfully cursed Frogos, so we'll get an ace match. And also, apparently, Frogos was playing while being sick with COVID. So I'll blame me not knowing this for my wrong prediction. Overall, honestly, that micro from New Horizons in game 1 was actually kind of peak. Hello, my French weeb.
Like, it wasn't too hard. Like, you mean when I pushed his natural?
Oh yeah, that fight.
Yeah, my micro for this is kind of decent. I just wish it wasn't the only thing that was decent about me. Like, I usually have a very, very poor map vision.
Yeah. What anime did you choose to inspire yourself for this series? We have to turn this into a Wii broadcast while Gemini is waiting for an ace player.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, please, thank you. Please continue to fill time as we are trying to discuss some things with players right now.
Before I answer this, like, I have a question for you, Gemini, because we kind of discussed this during the match with the other team.
I love Gemini, you know?
One of the players probably can't play today, so are the first to pick a player that is available now?
It needs to be what's available at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So in this case, we already know which player we'll choose. So I will DM you right now.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I'm somehow having to feel well both of the humans in this chat are absent. Monka, yes.
All right. What was your question? Excuse me, Angrath. Like, I couldn't listen to everything.
I mean, it's a bit late now, but
yeah, sorry about that.
What anime did you choose to inspire yourself for the series against Frogos? Another fellow weeb.
I'm not watching any, but right now I'm reading Kaiju number 8. So I think read this one. I think it's a good representation, like how I build my way to victory.
Indeed, I never actually read this one. I heard about it, but I wanted to actually start it. I've been a bit addicted to the web novels lately.
Yeah, I had a period like that, but I kind of stopped because after a while you just realize it's all the same. It's kind of mid, except some very rare exceptions. But
well, they're actually the Western ones, like, you know, the big novels like Worm, etc.
Not this one.
I will actually DM you later about it while we are filling stuff. No, I mean, Chris, we have to somehow fill in the.
I was gonna say, I was like, wait, what are we talking about right now? It's like, wait, what is happening?
We're talking about
books. What the hell? We read in here? What the
hell? No, that was just the weep part. But
we're very cultured here, Gemini. Very cultured.
Yeah, obviously.
Unlike most of Parker players.
This is why we are all confined in a specific channel.
Anyways, we do know the ace match players now. We are fully aware. It is going to be none other than Iba going against Hydra. The ace will be the captains playing. Honestly, not too unexpected. So we are going to be in for a wonderful match here. It's going to be super sick to see Iba going against the other ace, or the other captain.
More importantly, which race Iba picked?
Does he need to off race?
No,
but he might want to off race.
Yeah,
it should be a PvP.
Guess.
Because after
It's
all,
gonna be
even if you
PvP?
don't have to off race, you can still choose a different race.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he could. He is honestly just kind of good with both things, so could just be that.
Because he could try to mind game or like abuse Hydra's weaknesses or something with picking the different race. That's the strength of Iba after all. That's nice. Being able to play literally everything.
Alright.
What do you
I
think about
love
this
Gemini,
matchup
you know?
Horizons? Iba versus Hydra.
I think it's kind of balanced. From what I've heard, Hydra isn't exactly fresh right now because he was on a trip or something. I don't remember exactly, but he's still around the same MMR as Iba's off race, if I remember correctly. So I really don't know how to predict that, but it will be funny for Hydra to lose to a literal 12 years old.
Yes.
I would
the
actually feel
classic.
good for Hydra if Iba doesn't have to off race and decides to play with his Zerg.
It is going to be Protoss. He did confirm.
Okay, then it's gonna be interesting because Hydra is notorious for not liking PvP.
Yeah, this is going to be very interesting, actually. I mean, Iba's Protoss has gotten extremely good in the last few months for sure. So, I'm honestly not too sure what to expect. I think this could very easily go either way here.
Hydra is kind of fucking correct though, so.
Yeah, it's true. It is very true. So they're going to be vetoing down to one map here to get the final map pick. And they'll be doing that hopefully as soon as possible. I've told them to do that, and Hydra is just not talking. So hopefully they finish that as soon as possible. So sorry for the wait, everybody, but organizing the ace matches live sometimes takes a couple extra minutes or so to get everything organized. But that is what we're trying to figure out right now.
Genie, season 4, we're gonna need a bloody like in GSL the map vetoes thing.
Yeah.
The fucking graphic.
Oh.
Watch them veto live.
No, fuck that. I'll be honest with you. Okay, this is my esports hot take, which might not be that hot of a take, but it is a take. And I think that the whole production thing of showing map vetoes and everything is boring and not required. I like the fact like they do it in StarCraft 2, they do it in CS:GO, they do it in Valorant, they do it in like I don't fucking care about having like 3 to 5 minutes or more talking about map vetoes. I think that could be done at the beginning of a game or on the desk, and that's it. We don't need a whole extra graphic for it. Like, I don't know.
Ow. I actually don't fuck me. I just fucking ran my leg into the fucking table accidentally. Anyway, I feel like it's not really about talking about videos. But like having graphics, you know, something moving on the screen, you know?
Sorry, what?
Instead of having something moving on the screen.
Oh, like just like a little thing on the bottom or whatever?
Yeah, like, or like, you know, the map, like, the videos, and like, just so something moves and it keeps the attention. Keeps people engaged.
Yeah, I agree. The thing that I like some like Valorant specifically I think does this really badly where like there's just this whole like they do this whole desk analysis thing and then they go to like a shot of like the coaches like banning maps live and then like they talk over it really awkwardly as they just wait for the coaches that just standing there like talking to each other like to figure out what they're vetoing and stuff, and it's like it's just like so much downtime. And like just not interesting at all. I just don't really feel like it's necessary in esports. It could be a very quick, simple thing, and then just talk about it in the actual game from the casters or something.
Yeah, that's
and
the analysis.
And usually it's not like as if they were explaining a lot of things about the vetoes. Like they're not commenting about the maps or which one is better for X race.
Yeah, in StarCraft, I think
not
it's
exactly
not as
interesting.
big of a deal. In things like CS or Valorant, it is more of a big deal for sure, just because some teams are very map dependent. But in StarCraft 2, I think maps in general are not the biggest. I mean, it's obviously very dependent, but I don't think it's like it's not like it's impossible for certain races to win on certain maps necessarily.
What do you mean? ZVP is literally unwinnable.
A dynasty is the worst map in the history of the whole world.
Gemini, basta copare. It's post-youth.
Post youth. What was the quote? What did he say? He was like, "Your mappa is the word." Like what was it? He had like this on his podcast thing or whatever, right? It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Oh, I can't remember what it was, but it was so good.
Something like your mappa is the worst map in the history of StarCraft.
But no, it was literally like post youth. Your mappa is trash or something like that. It was like the most like. It was
the most
so,
fucking Lorraine
so
thing
good.
ever.
Oh,
Man, I
God,
miss
it's so
Lorraine
funny.
off the fucking desk slash.
I know we need Larimbo back on the desk. I don't know. He's said he wasn't really feeling it or something. So hopefully he feels it eventually.
This fucker got too fucking famous now. He's too big for our league, even though it's the biggest league in all of StarCraft.
Yep, so true. It's the best league. It's the coolest league. It's the most fun and awesome and sick, kick-ass league ever. All right, we're going to be getting into this very shortly. We're finally getting everyone in here. So what is our results or prediction of the result here? Hi, New Horizons, what are you expecting?
I think Iba will win. He should be better in theory, but the danger is if he plays too safe and then get behind because he doesn't have as many probes, or if he gets proxy targets or something. But
Proxy
he should be
target.
favored.
That would be interesting to see. Personally, I would favor Iba purely because I want Frogify to win, because it's actually good for my team if they win. But Hydra, despite not liking PvP, is very tricky. Although I would still probably go for Iba, just purely because of how good it fucking is.
All right. Yeah, I mean, Eva's definitely one of the strongest captains for sure.
Wait, what? Oh, right, I want Hydra to win, right? I fucking forgot which teams they're on.
Oh.
Okay,
Nice.
Okay, roll it back. I'm going Hydra. Hydra 1-0.
Eva, get out of here.
fucking-
Close the stream, you bitch. Sorry, you're
Free-gate robo or
a child.
something.
I shouldn't talk to you like that. But also, you're a bitch. Shut up. Get out of here. All right. Thank you, guys. I will come back to you after all is said and done, and we'll see what actually happens. I will see you guys in a bit. Goodbye. Who the hell is this? Get this person out of here. All right. I'll see you guys in a little bit. As we're going to be going into this game. The ace match of Frogify versus Supply Block Heroes. Excellent. Here we go. And while we're waiting, we get to listen to Larimbo.
By name. The pressed one, I think, post-youth, your map is one of the worst maps I've ever seen, and you should be ashamed of the fact that this is what...
You have to stop calling people out on the...
I think your map, post-youth, you should be ashamed. This is one of the greatest Larimbo quotes I've ever heard. I love this clip.
By name. The pressed one, I think, post-youth, your map is one of the worst maps I've ever seen, and you should be ashamed.
The first one, I think, post-youth, your map is one of the worst maps that have ever been made. You should be ashamed. Oh, that's just an all-time Larimbo quote. I love that. All right. Anyways. Coming on in to the ace match of our game today. On the top left-hand side, playing for the Supply Block Heroes, the 12-year-old himself, it's Iba. And on the bottom right-hand side, playing for Frogify, Ribbit-ellion, trying to get their first win of the season to keep them in the playoff contention race. It is none other than Hydra. Yeah. The fuck my life is definitely probably my favorite Larimbo quote, but that one is right on up there. So Eba's choosing to play as Protoss here. I don't know if this is because he needs to or if he wants to. I didn't actually confirm that with him. I don't think his MMR is high enough to force the off race, but I think... oops, let me get this best of 2 thing out of here. I don't think his MMR is high enough to force the off race. I think he's just trying... I think he just wanted to play PvP is the thing here. As obviously, like we were saying, his Protoss has gotten much better as of late. And he's just generally pretty decent in this matchup. He's gonna go Robo first. It's a possibility. He's going Sentry Stalker for now. Even shows the Sentry to Hydra with that pylon there. Although we have the probe still in the base, actually. Oh, wait, no, was that his pylon that was blocking the probe in? Oh, I think it was. That's what that must have been. That's surely what's going on here, as he then only shows the Stalker, so that makes way more sense. And it will be a Nexus coming out from Eba before his extra 2 units, but actually it ended up being kind of late anyways. Because basically the exact same time as Hydra, which was after his next 2 units, so unfortunately the probe wasn't quite down there because he blocked it out, so that also denied him from getting his expansion a little bit earlier, so a little bit awkward there, but regardless, it's going to be Eba going for the Twilight and Hydra going for the Robo first, actually. Hydra being a little greedy boy as well, not going for a shield battery here. And then after getting the scout from Eba, realizing that he didn't need to make it, but accidentally did anyway, so we'll just lose the minerals regardless. Why are you smelling glaives here? Because it's very clear that's what's happening, because we're going Robo straight into Twilight Council, which definitely means we're going to be getting some glaives for sure. A fast Prism with this as well, so going to be dropping the Adepts a little bit earlier before too. So we're going to be getting the good old blink into the Immortal Glaive push. We'll see if Eba's got any special things to be able to deal with this one. As the Immortal Glaive builds have been a very... Oh my god, and it gets scouted immediately! Oh my god, I was even wondering, I was like, what if he actually is going to try to do something really cheeky here? I was literally thinking about this, but I mean, it just gets instantly scouted. I'm thinking now that Hydra is just gonna let this either finish or get very close to finishing, just to threaten it. But he's not actually going to use it. I think that is my thoughts now of what this whole game plan is. And he's gonna go into Blink instead of Glaives. What the fuck? He canceled the Glaives and went into Blink. Okay, this is just, everything doesn't make sense. Nope, now it's charged. Hydra has no idea what he's doing, actually. Never mind. He literally doesn't know what to do, and he's completely winging it. He has no plan. That hallucination came in, and everything went out the window. He's like, fuck me. I didn't expect another one already. I don't know anymore. Fuck it. Let's just do this. So yeah, I think letting it finish is fine. I don't think it matters that it's been scouted, because I think the threat of DTs coming in is always... good. It's going to force Eba to stay home. He needs to keep his observers back. He needs to make multiple observers as well. He's actually warping them in. I don't really think he should have done this, honestly. Again, these players are better than me, so I know, take everything I say with a grain of salt. But I feel like, theoretically, I feel like we shouldn't have done this, because we've known it's been scouted. It got scouted. We knew it was scouted. We know there surely is going to be defenses ready. So we can now abuse this because we know that our opponent actually needs to, deal with this. They need to respect the fact that it could come in, so they will be playing defensively regardless. So we can then abuse that by simply not making them at all. And instead, we have now suicided both of them to be a total waste, and now we have literally killed nothing while losing things we didn't need to be. So, yeah, I think that's not the best play out of Hydra. He will be going into a massive charge lot gateway flood afterwards. And Eba also is going into his own charge as well. Third bases are similarly timed, and probe counts are also very similar as well, so no huge economic advantages for either player, really. But a fast fourth base will be coming in here for Eba, and Hydra is fairly close to being able to notice this. And so it would be good if he actually did. So that way he's fully aware of what's happening here. It's a lot of gateways. Forge is super late as well. I was going to say, I thought we were just going to do this kind of like half third base all in here from Hydra because we did not have a Forge this whole time, but instead he's actually going to be getting a Templar Archives and Forge anyways.
I love Gemini, you know?
I love you too. Thank you for following. I appreciate you. Fourth base in a different location here for Hydra. Going to be going for the forward one instead, so a bit of a mix-up here, but again, it's just a little bit later. Everything that Hydra is doing is just a slightly bit later than his opponent. And honestly, the Forge is extremely later, as this +2 is going to be nearly halfway finished by the time Hydra even starts his +1. Which is not the situation you generally want when you're going in a gateway versus gateway unit battle in PvP. Usually the upgrades wouldn't matter too much if you were heavily focusing on the disruptor tech, but that is not the case here for Hydra. Oh my god, these Immortals though, very far forward and not expecting that, Eba. Taking a few losses there. I like that little move, obviously having seen them move forward apparently and put them in position, ready to get some nice shots. I do like that the Immortal count is so high though. That is actually a pretty big thing here for Hydra, as there are literally 0 Immortals for Eba, and I do like a Protoss comp that does have a nice beefy girth to it, you know, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. We do need to get this Templar Archives working a little bit here. We actually have like so little gas income right now. We're only on 3 gas right now, so we can't actually get Archons, which is not great actually. As you guys in chat are also mentioning, is a very good point. There's gonna be a lot of charge lots coming out of Eba. We're gonna be relying purely on our own to be able to deal with them, and without enough Archons to even up the score, I feel like Eba's Archons are gonna be able to rip through these Zealots a little bit too quickly. However, if things are a little bit segmented here, Eba thankfully is able to respawning everything. Oh my god, the charge slot's actually getting on top of the Immortals as the Zealots were too far up to the top there, but nice micro from the Prism. Unfortunately, does lose one right in the front there. Second one also getting picked off. The third one. All of these Immortals focusing on the Zealots, which means Eba is going to take a massive fight, and that is going to be a swift end to this ace match, and the supply block heroes will deny Frogify their win, almost surely denying their playoff run as well. This is going to be extremely difficult for them now, leading off into the later half of the season. Being able to, unfortunately, not clinch it here is going to be really rough for them. So, Eba, very nicely done coming out, the best captain, yet again, the ace match captain, doing his best with a very solid win. So very nicely done by Eba to give his team the extra win here to put them higher up in the Group B standings. As we'll be going back over to the desk to hear their thoughts on that ace match. Welcome back. New Horizons. Your thoughts and feelings knowing that you are the player that clutched it up to throw your team into that ace to then have Eba win it all. What's it feel like? He's not here.
Oh my god.
Awesome. Well, I teed that up so well, and then it just fell right on its face. Anyways,
Oh,
Angrath.
sorry, I just disabled my mic and forgot to turn it on again.
Nice.
Strange moment.
Classic ATL moment. Anyways, New Horizons, go ahead, speak.
I just would like to thank Hydra for engaging 3 seconds before his +1. That made the fight much easier. But other than that, I think the game was pretty straightforward. It went as good as I expected. Like, in theory, Eba is just better in macro game, I think.
Yeah, honestly just a little surprised, I guess, at just the choices out of Hydra, unfortunately. I really think, especially after the DT got scouted, I really think we should have just not even bothered warping them in.
I
Yeah,
actually
for sure.
have a lot of thoughts on this. I feel like Hydra had a plan, like an actual plan for this, but he didn't know what to do when DTs get scouted. He probably didn't think of this scenario or something. I don't know, because his position was actually good. Like he kept Aiba at home. He was going for charge. If personally, I'd probably drop a third base and forge earlier, much earlier. Well, not the third base earlier, but the forge earlier, and kind of camp into maybe +1 timing. Then send considering his amount of immortals, probably send Prism with immortals to the main or pen, and just kind of go off there. But I feel like he just got confused on what he's going to do.
Yeah, I don't know.
Starting glaives, canceling them.
Yeah, the constant switching between glaives and then blink and then charge, it really felt like he got a bit flustered, I guess, from the insta scout, perhaps. But I don't know. I guess maybe a bit of an unlucky game out of him. I'm trying to think of.
Yeah.
I feel bad. Obviously he's a super. He's way better than us, but I feel. It really kind of just did come down to just the decision making on what we were doing with that DT shrine, and afterwards I think taking the fight where he did was just also a bit unnecessary, and he honestly the fight was just not it as well.
Honestly, it was a good position, I would say, until he yeeted the DTs in.
Yeah. Even if he just keeps the DTs alive,
yeah.
I think it's okay.
Even if he just has some DTs on either side of the map, it still delays him a lot, forces out cannons, or stay at home army split. I played this build a lot, especially in practice against better people than me, and there's so much stuff you can do by just not going in.
Yep. Well, unfortunately, didn't go the way he wanted, and Frogify.
Thank you for thinking we're as good as
out of the
Shopify.
ATP Team League as the first team. What an upset by
Frogify,
Supply
sadly,
Block
yes.
Heroes.
So yeah, I don't know if that actually confirms them to be totally out, but it's gonna be really fucking hard now for them to possibly get playoffs, I think, from this point. I mean,
Yeah,
the best they'll be able to get is
2-3.
Their map score isn't even that great either. Well, actually, with this being going to Ace, I guess that will kind of bump their map score up a little bit here. So, maybe there's still a chance if some of the other teams also start to bomb out a little bit with some pretty bad map scores. Perhaps there's a little avenue, a little way for them to sneak on through if they really turn up.
There's always a chance my team decides to actually get that 0-6 that we failed to get the first week.
Yeah,
In
exactly.
theory, it's still very possible. It's just unlikely and will depends on their next match, because if they lose the next one, they are for sure out of the league.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They needed to win today to just make it seem like they had a chance at all, which would have made it totally possible. But with this loss, it's really putting all the pressure on, and also putting it a little bit out of their hands, because even if they do win both of their next matches, they then also have to have the other player or the other teams losing in some special ways to make it so that the map score works in their favor too. So
in a special pool 3 way.
Indeed. Well, that's basically going to be that. I thank you guys for joining me. Sorry, Aang, your internet wasn't quite working towards the beginning, but I appreciate you coming back on
I
anyway.
caught the most important and meme matches.
True. So true. Any final words? Parting words here, Mr. Angrath?
Well, thank you, Jeremiah, for not replacing me with someone else. So I actually got to commentate on this shit.
Of course, I believed you'd come back.
And now I would like to forward it to New Horizons if he has anything to say.
I'm just happy we won. I think it was fun that there was another. Sorry, thought I was an analyst for my own games. So I just let everyone know that the league is still looking for analysts for a lot of matches.
True.
So don't hesitate if you want to do the same thing.
Yep, if you wanted to be one of the analysts, just sign on up. The form is always available in the analyst desk channel in the Discord, so we would love to have more people signing up more frequently, so that way I don't have to keep spamming you guys to sign up for this thing. It would help my life a lot, as I have plenty of things that I've already got to worry about, so yeah, it would be nice to have. But anyways, I appreciate you guys jumping on to the desk, as always, and perhaps I'll see you on another one in the future.
I will actually sign up for the next caster opening, ironically.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
If you're
Yeah.
gonna have double one.
It is always possible. If it's open, then you can take it. It is always a chance.
Yeah, you should do well. I think I'm not too good to be an actual caster. Like, I don't think I could talk for a very long time and stay relevant. But
Just gonna start
you
talking
should
about
do well.
weebs. Just gonna start talking about your favorite anime halfway through.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
He's gonna start talking about his Genshin roles, even though he sold his account.
Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining me. I will see you guys next time, perhaps, if you decide to join again. But anyways, thanks again, and I'll see you later.
See you.
Oh, I just cut off Aang. Get fucked. Anyways, that is going to be that. Thank you, everyone, for watching. It has been a long day for me, as I was just doing the tasteless stuff earlier in the day as well, so I will not be doing any laddering or anything after this. I'll just be sending it off, as I am a little bit tired and need to drink water and other things. So, thank you guys again for watching. This has been wonderful. Appreciate anyone that has stuck around since the tasteless raid, was watching the tasteless tussle, and then coming on over here as well. It's always very appreciated. I will be throwing this over to some person that I'm not quite sure just yet, as I'm going to look around. Where is StarCraft? Isn't the WTL also going on? The inferior team league is happening right now. Is anyone casting this? Because Vitality is going to be playing soon, and that is the team that I am on technically, so I should probably be doing stuff with that. StarCraft 2. Yes. TKL. Okay, cool. All right. Dude, ATL had larger viewership than the WTL for a good portion of that. That's hilarious and awesome. That's always great to see. Shut up. No, that clip. No, fuck that clip. God damn it. Dude, I'm so scared to watch that back. Fuck. Oh, it's so funny. All right. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Enjoy the WTL. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Tomorrow, by the way, is the ATL next match. Same time. A little bit earlier at the correct time, as I won't be rushing home from something else. So back same time, 8 p.m. KST. 2 matches this time instead of 1. Watch it. I will see you then. Bye-bye.